My name is Brian, and what I'm going to show you how to do is pressurize a WD-40 aerosol can. This has lost its pressure. It's gone, but it still has about this much fluid in it. The pressure normally in a WD-40 can is between 90 and 100 psi. Now, I originally saw this on 65 Ford, and the gentleman did an awesome job, but he did it using a compressor. I'm going to show you how to do it with a bicycle pump. Okay, this is what you're going to need in order to do this. You're going to need a tire stem, and in the tire stem is a valve that looks like this, and I will show you with a picture that when you press on the top here, you will see that the base opens up, and that's how the air goes from the bicycle pump into the can through that little area right there. That would go into the core, the valve stem, and this is normally a cap that you put on a bicycle, and it has a little tool on the end which allows you to tighten up the valve. Quite often with bicycles, those valves become bad, they leak air, or they come loose, and the cap is what tightens it up. Now at the very bottom is a hole, and inside that hole, down about this far, is a brass collar, and the brass collar houses the valve. So let me now show you how to do it. Okay, so we're going to take off the nozzle. By the way, my wife is a Dutch girl, and when I was going to do this demonstration, she saw that it was quite dirty and made me clean it before the demonstration. But anyways, this little collar here will sit in the area of the tire stem, and we're going to put it over this round collar here, and then apply pressure and force that bottom of that valve so the air goes in here. Okay, I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to bring my grandson in, who will operate the bicycle pump. Oh yes, the bicycle pump. That's the other thing we're going to need, and the one that I have today looks like this, and it has a gauge right here so that you can get an idea of how much air pressure you're putting in it. Now remember, I said between 90 and 100 psi, and I have the tire stem with the valve in place in the bicycle pump. I'm going to take the bottom of the valve stem, and I'm going to force it over that collar that's on the top of the aerosol can, and my grandson is going to pump it. Now, if we go down to the bottom of the pump, we have a gauge here, and we're going to pump it to close to 90 psi, or even more. Okay, Riker, do you want to pump? Okay. Okay, let's see how much pressure's in there. We've got roughly, it looks 30. To be 30? 30. Okay. Okay, that's fine, Riker. Alright, let's take the pump off. And so I've got 30 psi roughly in the can right now. Now, my grandson is only, what, 30 pounds? 25, 30 pounds? Okay, so
60?
he doesn't have a lot of weight to push the pump, but he would get an adult to do this normally. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the nozzle back on, and we'll see if we have air in the can. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to spray it here. So there it is. So what we've seen here today is we've taken an aerosol can. In this case, it was WD-40. It had no pressure in it. We pressurized it. I got my grandson to put 30 psi in it. The other thing that we've done here is we used a tire stem with a valve in it and a bicycle pump to put air pressure into the tire stem with the valve that opens up at the bottom and releases the air into the can. Not a hard thing to do, and it sure comes in handy when you don't have any pressure in your can. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. Bye-bye.